What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you the Barbarian Leapquake build for Diablo 3 patch 264 and season Sweet 16. Now this probably has to be one of the most underrated builds here in season 16. Some people are playing Leapquake and they're talking about it, but it's incredible, man. The 6-piece got buffed from around 5,000 to 20,000 damage for the 6-piece bonus. This is something I might be playing on hardcore. If you guys have noticed on the channel, I started a hardcore solo self-found let's play. And it's a non-meta let's play, so I don't play like Raycore Hoda or any of the Hoda stuff since I think it's stronger. I usually play the second, third, and fourth strongest builds. Now this build probably with augments and optimization is going to be around GR 120 this season. There's people already around 110 with like minimal effort, so I think this would be a great choice for speed 100s once you're fully decked out, augmented, whether it's solo or in a group. There's a lot of 100 group comps for like speed Paragon this time around, and I think Leapquake Barb would be a good fit for that kind of stuff. Maybe up into around 110. You should be good for speed group comps for Paragon and things like that. Pretty solid, man. You got the mobility, the survivability, and some group buffs to go with it, right? Threatening shout and things like that. It's almost like every build is good this season. You just got to play what is the best for you, like what makes you happy kind of thing. I kind of chose a clear that was really savage. I did 3 clears of 100s. We one-shot all 3 of them. But this one was like crazy with the ghost attacking me. And it was just wild. So I thought I would show the survivability, the tankiness, the toughness of Leapquake. All right, let's talk about how to survive and thrive. What's the DPS combo? How do we play Leapquake Barb? So your number one thing is to leap 3 times like this. 1, 2, 3, and you're throwing out earthquakes everywhere, right? So all this earthquake damage, and then we power up our earthquake damage by using Seismic Slam. That's procced from our belt. Seismic Slam increases earthquake by 220%. So this is basically our only active thing that we need to do is leap 3 times and then dump the Fury. Dumping the Fury synergizes with our 2-piece where it lowers the cooldown of leap again. So we're just leap, 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 dump, and now we have leap again on cooldown. And then we just continue the rotation throughout the whole process, right? The 4-piece leap causes an earthquake. We just talked about that. You also get the Iron Impact rune. So to understand that, your Iron Impact buffs your armor by like 150%. So a lot of people stack armor runes, like strength runes, instead of all resist runes. And that might be something you do late game. Early game, you take a lot of damage. You don't have optimization. You can see we have a lot of non-ancient stuff here. So it's important to maybe do all res and then switch to full damage gems later on. Normally you do full damage early and switch to all res, but I still recommend this, but you can experiment that with yourself because you do get some nice synergy with the 4-piece. And the 6-piece, of course, just buffs, you know, your earthquake damage by 20,000%. So let's refresh. Leap, 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 Seismic Slam, and then continue the rotation. Now, because of our weapon, every time we War Cry and Threatening Shout, we're also causing an avalanche and an earthquake. So what you want to do is cast these mid-air in between leaps. That's what I did anyway. So as you're jumping, you're not doing anything mid-air. You might as well cast it. So you're boom. So you get 2 of them. You're up in the air again. Boom, boom. And then you're just getting like so much value from it. Boom. And then Wrath whenever you have an elite you want to kill. And just anywhere there's a tough pack, you know, just basically a lot of cooldown will help keep Wrath up a lot as well. So the 2-piece reduce the cooldown of Earthquake for every 30 Fury you spend with an attack. You're also, when you're spending Fury, you gain Fury when you trigger Avalanche or Earthquake. So it's just all about throwing out just massive earthquakes and volcanoes. It's a super fun playstyle, super fun build. And I noticed I probably want around 100 area damage, and I'm like around that, and then maybe like 40% cooldown. And then the more cooldown I added, the better the build got. The written guide will be down in the description below. I don't want to be confusing. Jump and dump your Fury, and you guys will be successful, man. If you're playing this in the Ring of Royal Grandeur season, you'll even be stronger than the video, because you can put Mage Fists in the cube and you can wear the loot socks like this. I just can't do it because this is actually, you know, non-season that I'm testing. I don't have all the gear yet during this season. So then you would basically do this for the Ring of Royal Grandeur season. Right. Also, max Fury on your weapon. on your belt and on your Paragon is important. That's going to heal you, right? You're getting life per fury spent. So Rumble's dumping all the fury. So you basically get like a full health bar when you're dumping your fury. So it's just, that's basically how you stay alive. Sometimes when I'm doing my leaps, like 1, 2, and I just get almost killed, I'll just dump it, just screw it, you know, like I don't want to die. And then dump it again after that, and then you get your leap on cooldown. Because when you're spending the fury, you're getting cooldown. I'm like, oh, I'm about to die, no. And then I'll use Threatening Shout, and then dump it, and then it'll reset the cooldown, and then I'm leaping 3 times again, right? Back to normal. So sometimes you do cast it early when you're about to die. So it's kind of important to know that that's your survivability tool, is actually just using Seismic Slam, which you have to use anyway, because of the Girdle of Giants. Also, eventually, we talked about late game might switching to rubies. You might want to switch to Gogok. The attack speed does increase your animation time for a leap. The more attack speed you get, the faster you're actually leaping. And you're also getting cooldown reduction on Wrath of Berserker and your other abilities and stuff like that. So I could see late game, if I was pushing this with augments and I was trying to do like a 120 clear, I can see me using all red gems and using Gogok instead of Esso. Esso is really nice to have at early game, but I can see myself, eventually you get one shot by everything, and it's just, you have to look for the right mob type and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoy Leapquake Barb. This might be something I play here in Season 16 on my hardcore playthrough. We'll see. It depends up to RNGesus, whatever he gives us. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy the content. Follow me up above at twitch.tv/bloodshed. We've been doing softcore all day and then playing hardcore at about 5:30 p.m. Pacific PST, if you guys want to tune in for the live recording. And you'll probably see an episode today. You'll probably see both of these today if I get them done before I go live, man. I gotta get to work. Anyways, guys, this is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.